Hi, everyone.
Who's ready to wrap this up? While we get our slides set up, I just want everyone in the room who has met someone new this week to raise your hand. Amazing. Everyone who has an action item, a to-do item after this conference for follow-up, please raise your hand. Everyone who has seen an old friend here who maybe you haven't connected with in a while. Amazing. This week's has been so full of energy and openness and collaboration, and we're just so grateful for it. So taking a cue from Jess, we're going to take down the formality a little bit and just really say a few quick, heartfelt thank yous to our community and wrap things up. So Adrian, take it away.
Here we are, the closing of the first International Conservation Technology Conference. When Talia and I wrote that, she didn't want me to say yesterday or just before, but a long time ago, we were wondering about who to bring on stage. And we are so grateful to have seen our friend Jess talking about how we have to come from project to product to ensure that these can be adopted by the users that need it. To see Constanza insisting on the importance of integrating this technology with local communities across Central America, South America, but also worldwide. And finally, thank you to Gabriel, former Ministry of Peru, to really share your insight about conservation in Latin America. You have the clicker, cool. During these 3 days, one thing stood out for us, the reason why we are all here, the community. So we wanted to finish with you. You, 654 participants from many countries. You, as our friend Bad Bunny would say recently, from Argentina, Bolivia, Pantanal, Brazil, Ecuador, North America, Europe, Africa, Asia, Oceania, and most importantly, Peru. A special thank you for those who travel from incredibly far. We have some guys from New Zealand, from old Zambia, South Africa, Tanzania, Vietnam, that took 2 days, 3 days to come. I mean, we also have friends in the US that took 2 days to come because they had some delay, right? But a special thank you for being through these challenging situations.
Yeah, so it's been, like I said, so amazing to see this kind of cross-section of our community coming together here. I think we've heard that a lot. It's rare to have this opportunity to connect so much across the different sectors in our community. And that's super exciting, but we also know we're just one piece of this much broader global network and global community. And we know that especially many of our colleagues in Asia and Africa were not as represented here, that there's such an amazing global network that we want to now take this energy and go out and connect with. And one really cool and fun way that that global network was connecting already with us and joining in the fun was through the Tech for Wildlife Photo Challenge. And so we're super excited to announce the winners now, very briefly. So this is Barnabas showing their work on camera trapping, who was the winner for the general category. Woo, yes. And then for our theme that was then and now for this year, because we were celebrating our 10th annual Tech for Wildlife Photo Challenge, we asked submitters to show photos of what they did before and how that's changed over time. And the submission by Moomin showed how they used to do invasive monitoring of bats, and now thanks to acoustic monitoring advancements, they're now doing totally non-invasive acoustic monitoring instead of invasive techniques. So big congrats to our winners, and we love this photo challenge because it helps us celebrate the community and recognize the progress and capture the changes over the years. And now we want to turn to thanking our community because it really truly has taken a community to build this. So instead of doing a boring list of names, we just want to take you on a little journey with us. So please stick with us as we go through a final journey and really show you what that meant. So first, the WildLabs team. Beyond the two of us, we have two really important team members with us who have been absolutely critical to making this event happen, who you've seen running around frantically throughout the week. So Carly and Henry, please come up and join us on the stage. We also have team members who are very beloved, who have made such a difference for this event, who couldn't be here in person. Jake Burton is an incredible designer, and he's the person who designed this beautiful logo. All of the visuals you've seen all the way throughout this event are all thanks to Jake. So huge round of applause for him. And finally, Vanessa Reyes, who's based, Jake is at Fauna and Flora in the UK. Vanessa Reyes is based at WCS in Argentina. And she was responsible for the agenda, which many of you saw was a monstrosity of a project. And she managed it like a champ. Probably every single one of you who spoke emailed her multiple times. She just welcomed a brand new baby to the family, which is why she can't be here. So thank you to Vanessa. And finally, we want to just recognize the WildLabs team members who have now moved on to other roles, who are, spreading their skill sets and energy in other places in the world, but who have really paved the way for us and made it possible for us to be here. Our team is also supported by a very committed steering committee made up of representatives from each of our partner organizations. So Colby, Jonathan, Ali, and Peter, please come up and join us. All of your guidance and support has really meant the world and kept us sane through this process. Marianne Carter at Fauna and Flora is also part of our steering committee, but couldn't be here with us in person. But we really want to thank our steering committee and also all the members of our partner organizations who stepped in and at the last second helped us with all of the things that we needed.
Right, but this is not the WildLabs conference, right? And this has never been the case. This is the International Conservation Technology Conference. And this first ICTC has been supported by an advisory committee. This journey started 7 years ago, at least. I was not there at that time. But when we secured funding in 2022, thanks to the Moore Foundation, we were able to take steps and have conversation with hundreds of people. I think at maximum I had 30 calls a week. And we built this advisory committee to try to reflect the strategy of conservation technology with this amazing steering committee, but also with people that would help us shape an event, session types, tracks, schedule that will be helpful for everyone here. So please welcome on stage every people that are be part of the advisory committee that are still here, coming from all of this organization. Of course, when you have ideas, you need to have resources to make them happen. We have the human resources, strategical brains, but we need a lot of funding and a lot of support coming from different partners. So please welcome on stage all our sponsors, exhibitors, partners that were targeted support who enable the amazing experience that it has been. It enabled the cocktail, the fun at the evening, but also the translation to happen, the different breakout rooms, the venue renting, all ensuring the venue being a new experience. Yeah, you can. All of you, especially ARM, A Stranger, Oceankind, More, San Diego Zoo Alliance, THT, sorry, the Habitat Trust, Trellisy, Sand Systems, the Schmidt Marine Technology Partners. You have supported us and believed in the first realization, so that means a lot for us.
And, yes, thank you. As you can see, the stage is getting full, so we might need to create a second row as we move on here.
I might have been told that there is 80 kilos per square, but yesterday there were 600 people there, so that's fine. I think we'll be okay.
So a lot of you throughout this week, which made me laugh a lot, have told us, wow, this event is really shockingly professional. And I was a little bit offended at first, but I understood. A lot of our events have been much more on the casual side in a garage or a bar somewhere. But for the professionalism and the production of this event, we really have to deeply thank our friends at Seminarium. To Katya, Melissa, the whole team, please come and join us. You have been absolutely incredible. And for context, we've been working with Seminarium for less than a year. They've only had a contract signed from us for 6 months, which is not a long time. And in this time, they had some ups and some downs, including the really sudden and tragic loss of their manager, Carlos, who was beloved by all, including us. And this is their first event running something without him. And they have just maintained professionalism, really put their entire hearts and spirits into this event, and made our lives easy and are the reason that we're here. So a huge round of applause for Seminarium.
Right, but there were other people running everywhere. This week, we had been supported by amazing volunteers that filled the form not even 3 days before the event saying, hey, I would like to participate and wake up at 6 a.m. in the morning, go to bed at 2 a.m., ensure that I only have the lunch and the ticket, but they were so committed to help you in the rooms, help you at the registration desk. So please welcome on stage all the volunteers of ICTC 2026.
As we welcome them,
I have a small thought for Irina, who will help us manage them because she speaks so many languages and that she was amazing in the planning. So Irina, when you will watch your recording, we love you.
See, they're organizing themselves even now.
I trained them well.
Amazing. Right. So this is our ICTC 2026 team. As you can see, we may have been the one getting the thanks all week, but it really took a village. So this is our village. We're going to take a quick picture now to recognize us. But yeah, please, a huge round of applause for all of these people.
Cool.
And now, all of our participants, please come up on stage. You are also part of this. Just kidding, please don't. The stage will wait. But you have really made this event what it is, and we thank you from the bottom of our hearts. As we said at the beginning, we can build the rooms, but you fill them and you make it what it is. So thank you for showing up how you have.
Cool. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Sorry, I have to interrupt. Call you Adrian, everyone.
Thank you.
And now, what's next? This week brought us a lot of energy. Maybe might look exhausted, right? This energy gave us a lot of hope. And we have heard many stories that you also have been super helpful. This morning, we were discussing with someone who told us that they have never been that hopeful just after these 3 days. We have also seen people crying. We have seen people just full of energy, full of joy. And this is what we made so hopeful, is the way that we can continue to change the way to collaborate and to work together. So let's carry this energy, this momentum, and this connection between each other after the event, trying to inspire our funders, raise awareness, and strengthen our ties with communities around the world.
And yes, props to that. as you can see, we have IC 2020 question mark on the screen. Who knows? I think we are planning to do another ICTC. So far, we've had many, many requests come in throughout the days. So far, our answer is not next year, but soon after that, and we will follow up. But speaking of follow-up, you are about to get an alert on your phones through the Whova app to fill out a survey. I know surveys can sometimes be dull, but we really want to know what you think. We've already had a lot of great conversations. We just came from a session before this where we were discussing what was your experience like. Like, we know we've had a lot of love and positive input, but we also know you all have ideas of how we can do better and what's important to include in the next ones to come. So please fill out the survey. If you have ideas, you can put your name in there so that we can follow up with you and help us shape the future of this. And then the last kind of piece of homework or call to action that I would have is just, like we said, everyone who raised your hand who said you already have something that you are planning to do, like, hold yourself to it. I know it's easy to go home after conferences and you get busy with your job and you forget to follow up with people, but we really encourage you, like, everyone has said this community feels like home. This community has been, you know, a long time coming to connect in person. And so now we have the chance to make sure that we follow up on that. So send your follow-up emails, do those LinkedIn requests, share about your experiences here, let us know how we can do better in the future and what to take forward. And use the spaces that you already have through your networks, including Wild Labs, to keep this energy and momentum going until we meet in person again. And the last thing we're going to do is we're going to welcome a really beautiful performance from a local artist performing a dance called Las Tijeras. That's a traditional Peruvian dance, and that will take us into our welcome cocktail. So with that, thank you so much for being here and for being part of ICTC 2026.
Thank you.
Enjoy.